So, I got exciting news today. I am heading into this church right over there. It is the Mummy Church of Holland. It is an extremely extraordinary church, one of the few of its kind in all the world. In the basement or in the cellar, mummies were found in 1765. Now sorry, it's a bit windy out here. This is the sign for the town, and actually it's so remote out here, few people actually make it out this way. And it's an incredible find for scientific research. I cannot explain why this church has mummies from the bodies that were buried in the cellar. I mean, they've been researched, they have been not embalmed, anything like that. So, what I want to say before we go inside, before I go over there, is that this is exclusive access that I get to go down in the cellar and in the church by myself to film it and to do a little paranormal investigation. So what I'm about to show you inside the church is about to blow your mind. It's absolutely incredible. But before I show you anything, we're going to talk to the caretaker and get some information. We're walking up to the church now, and he's going to meet me. We're going to go inside. I want to get some information from him, ask some questions to verify what I've learned, and then we'll see the mummies. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Good morning. Go ahead, tell me your story about your paranormal experience.
For 2, 3 years ago, I was standing here and telling the story to visitors, and when the story was finished, I had a little talk with one of the visitors, and she told me there was someone standing next to you, a little woman, an old woman with a little cap on, and I knew exactly who that was. It was Grandma Eintje.
Okay.
Grandma Eintje was a guide here in the 30s, but a very special guide because she was already very old at this moment, and she was also telling stories about the cellar and everything. But she has a special story for herself too, because she lived on the backyard of by the church, by the
Okay.
graveyard.
This way?
Yes, in a little house with a man, Jelle Bakker,
Okay.
and everything was happy. They became children, but unfortunately, three of their children, become diseases, and three of them died on that disease, and nobody did know what the diseases were.
So it's mysterious.
It was a little bit mysterious.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, so the visitor said that he saw this lady standing next to you,
Yeah.
and you didn't see, but you felt it, or how
No,
was that?
I didn't feel it, but something that happens here, doors who or closing, or
I read
yeah,
about
yeah,
that. So sometimes the doors open and close in here,
yes,
right? And and like you said a little while ago, you feel things in here, like you're being watched or
yeah, being
somebody else
watched,
is here.
yes, yeah,
Okay,
no,
because I did read that I didn't know it was this guide, but that there was something that happened here
yes,
nearby,
yeah,
like maybe it's this person with the
yeah,
mysterious deaths
yeah,
that somebody was cursed or their family was cursed.
yeah,
Could
maybe.
it be this person?
I really don't know,
Okay.
because she became one of the oldest people in Friesland, 102,
Oh, wow.
and that's
That's pretty old, actually,
yes,
especially in the 1930s. But
yes,
her children died early.
yes.
Wow.
But one survived
Okay.
when they moved to the middle of the village.
Then they were okay again.
Then one of them became okay, three had already died.
Okay, because that's one of the other things that I read that was very mysterious was the graveyard out here is supposed to be haunted.
Okay.
More haunted than the church, or is the church more? Or is it together?
Together, I think.
Together, okay. Yeah, I know I've read a lot since I come here, but you know, you read a lot online and you don't always know if those things are true. So it's nice to come here and actually talk to somebody who knows or has experienced things. But I have to say, while I was standing here and you were telling me that, I was really getting goosebumps. Yeah, and I felt like from this side here, this corner, I don't know if you ever heard this, but I felt like something was standing behind me. And I know we have a beautiful little cat walking around, but not the cat aside. I felt like coming from this side, like there was somebody standing beside me. Now, I see I'm standing on grave plates. Where we're standing right here used to be graves throughout the entire church underneath, but they were not mummies.
No.
Okay, so what's really unique is that when the carpenters were fixing the church, they found the mummies by accident.
As by accident, but there was an earlier find outstairs the walls. There.
Oh, okay. That's where I just said I felt that. Oh my God, I did not know that before I told you, right? Wow. Okay, go ahead. It was over
It
here.
was in the same year, 1765, and I found a woman who was, that her face was very good. They could recognize her. Her clothes were in very good shape.
Right.
And they know who that girl or that woman was. It was Anne Mary von Schumann.
Oh my goodness.
And she had been laying there under the ground for almost 100 years.
And they knew who she was.
Yes.
How did they know?
Could see it on her face.
Okay, so the thing about it is the mummies that are here, they were so well preserved when they were found that they actually scared them because they thought they had just been buried when they first found them.
The first find was outstairs by this wall.
Wow.
I think the carpenters who were busy with this interior, the interior is also original, not from 1765.
This right here, 1765. Okay.
Best original interiors from Friesland. They went also here downstairs because they were curious.
Okay.
And they found also mummies.
Wow. So it was it 7 or 11?
11.
It was 11. Okay, because I couldn't get that number correct. So it was 11 mummies, and they said only 4 survived.
Only 4 survived because the University of Franeker was nearby.
Okay.
And there was also a medical department of the university at Franeker.
Okay.
So bad luck.
Huh.
And they took
them out.
maybe 4 or 5 out of here.
And then what I read is after they took them out, shortly afterwards, that they destroyed.
Yeah,
because they could
not destroy, but only the bones.
The bones, right?
The bones
So
came back in the last
right.
coffins.
So what's unique about this location throughout the whole world is that the bodies below ground are mummified.
Yes.
And when you take them out, that ends the spell almost. It like ends and they become bones. They deteriorate to bones.
Yes.
And one was stolen?
One was maybe stolen. They have been talking for a long time. There were 5.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe also one is been stolen, 1 or 2
from here.
From soldiers from Napoleon.
Okay.
And maybe were those bodies sent to Paris to
be examined.
And
Wow. Okay.
But there has been one maybe stolen and maybe one American or Englishman has bought it.
I heard that one may have been on the Titanic.
Oh yes.
No reason. Then when you said that, and then I said I had chills coming from this side. Remember, I said this side before you told me that the grave was found on this side.
Yeah.
I've got total chills right now. That rarely happens. Wow, that's just it's creepy. It's unique. It's amazing, but creepy.
Amazing thing. This cell was built in 1609.
Okay, 1609.
Yes.
Wow.
This was the holy place in the church.
Wow.
Yeah. There have been buried a lot of priests under these mummies.
Okay, are they still there? Under the ground, further deeper in ground.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. That might explain why there's so many hauntings here. But it's what I find interesting about this place is that as I was driving here through the countryside, I mean, this place is really remote. I mean, it's way out in the middle of nowhere, so to speak. But I passed a lot of churches on the way here.
Friesland has the most churches per square meters in whole Europe. And also the very oldest churches.
A lot of churches.
All from the Middle Ages.
That's what I noticed because as we were driving here, we were like, there's a church, and they're beautiful. I mean, and it's even more interesting that when the bodies were taken out, that they disintegrated into bones. And you have the bones now in the cellar?
Yes, in the most...
in a box.
In the coffins on the right.
Oh.
You can see it between
The wood?
the wood openings. You can see lying bones.
I will film that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I have so many chills right now. It's so incredible. Thank you for your information.
Take your time.
Okay, so hopefully, I'm not sure how I filmed it, but right now I'm in the church alone. Oh my God, that just got me. Let me show you this. Oh my. Hello, how are you? So this little kitten just got me by surprise. Hi. She just totally got me by surprise when she jumped down. So I now have the church to myself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a few. I haven't even been in this cellar yet to see the mummies. So these mummies are extremely unique, not just in Holland, but throughout the world. And nobody knows why these bodies have not disintegrated over time. I mean, they were found in 1765, but they were already 100 years below ground. There could be more mummies outside in the ground itself, but nobody knows why. The scientists have reviewed, have gone in there, did their settings and everything, or their testings and everything, and have not been able to figure out why those bodies remain in such good condition. And when they were found 100 years after they were buried, they were in such good condition that it scared the people that found them, because they thought that maybe those were fresh graves that weren't supposed to be there and something nefarious happened. So, and this cat is really acting strange right now. Let me show you something. It's like she senses something there. Oh my goodness. That is really, really wild. So I have it to myself. So I've been allowed, permitted to do some paranormal experiments. I have not even seen the mummies yet. And I'm kind of nervous to go down there. So let me show you where I am. So these mummies were found hundreds of years ago, like I told you. But it's the paranormal activity. Oh, as I was talking, going this way, the EMF reader started. So I have to pay attention going down these stairs. Oh, I get a really, really odd vibe right now. And, oh man, oh my goodness, this EMF is like really going off here. I'm getting nervous, folks. I have to tell you, this is really nervy. Oh man, I have not seen this before. The way the EMF is acting. Oh my God, I just heard a whisper. I literally heard a whisper. The way the EMF is acting. The way the EMF is acting. I'm going to review the video back. I have to duck down to get in here. Oh my God. Oh, you have to see this. Have you ever seen something like this before? This is extremely, I'll see what that was in just a moment. This is extremely unique. Okay. As you see here, that is a mummified cat. So they're saying there's something with this church that causes mummification. These animals are hundreds of years old. They're not new. They're not. Take a look. The chills I have in here are just unbelievable. Wow. Ooh. Okay, so I'm trying to get my wits about me right now. It's really odd, so I'm going to do a little bit of setting up. As you can see, the EMF reader is really. Thank you for respect is just what I got on the Spirit app. Thank you for having me. I mean, look at that. So I'm setting up another camera that I'm going to have as well. Okay, so it stopped. Okay, so that camera, that was pretty easy to set up. Oh my God, it indicated a face right over there. It's indicating a face right in the middle there. That's incredible. Okay, what word did I get? No word at the moment. Okay, I do have a REM pod. I'm going to set up the REM pod in here. Oh my God, I got the word talisman. So these are balls that will light up if moved. Okay, so what I want to show you now is this box here. The remains of the mummies that were taken out of here and disintegrated after they were taken out of here, they were taken out of here to be studied, are in here. You can see the bones. That's the church bell. So there are the bones. That's the bones to all the mummies. It's hard to... Okay, there we go. Now you can see them. That's from all the mummies that were here. Okay. So, just got a word. What was the word? Hi. Hello. How are you? Thank you for having me. But let me show you now. Whoa. Scared, yes, a little bit scared. Just got the word scared from the Spirit app. Look at this. Folks, there's no one near. Let me show, let's look at the mummy. The mummy, 1618 about, you can see. Take a look at this. Oh my goodness. It's circa 1618. So, in the one all the way to the left, they believe was a goldsmith. Circa 1705. I got the word Nora. Oh my goodness, the EMF is going off? And look at the rim light. Oh wow, that is wild. Oh my God, that's like really wild that the rim light is going off like that. And I also thought I heard somebody talking, but I'm not sure. Why is it going off like that? I asked for it to give me a sign that it's here. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you very much. Could you stop for a moment? Could you please stop? I lived right here. Okay, thank you. Why are your bodies not deteriorating? Why are they still... So the thing about it is, although they have deteriorated a little bit, this one is circa 1610. But as you can see, they have started to deteriorate. As I look in the corner of my eye, I see that. Wow, I get really weird vibes. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be. It's just the vibe in here is really unique. Okay, so it stopped with the rim pot. Oh! Oh my goodness, the EMF is going off. Look at the rim pot. Okay, so thank you. I do appreciate that. Can you... I thought I heard something out here. Can you... Okay, just looking. I thought I heard something out there, so... Can you say something? Do you have a voice? Is that possible? That's a question I ask sometimes. Do you have a voice? Wow. Look at that. Okay, once again, I heard something in here. I have to go up. I'm hearing footsteps up here, so I have to look just to make sure that there's no... Josiah? Who's Josiah? Okay, look. There is nobody in here. Nobody. Oh my God, this is just so creepy. I'm just so amazed. It's like really incredible. Oh, that's me. Absolutely. Oh, I just heard the rim pod. Hello? Can you do that again? Lisa. Who's Lisa? So the thing about it is, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of graves outside. The rim pod just started again. So thousands of graves surrounding this church, and there's still graves from priests below where I'm standing now. I keep hearing things out there. Okay, so it's gotten really cold in here. I don't know why. So what I want to do is I'm going to read a little bit about the hauntings in here. It's called the Mummy Cellar, the Mummy Cellar in Nikolauskirk. The name of this church is the Nikolauskirk. And it says, Ghostly apparitions. Shadowy figures. Visitors and locals have frequently reported seeing shadowy, indistinct figures near the entrance to the mummy cellar. That's where I'm standing right now. These figures are often described as human-like and sometimes appear to be dressed in old-fashioned clothing. Like he said that a visitor saw an old lady standing next to him, the caretaker, the current caretaker. So, unexplained noises and whispers. When I first came down in the cellar, there was a whisper in my ear. I hope that's captured on the camera. It was pretty incredible. Oh my goodness. This is very active. No wonder this is considered so haunted. Okay, many visitors have reported hearing footsteps echoing through the church. I've heard footsteps. In the little time I've been here, I've heard footsteps. These footsteps often sound like they are walking on the wooden floors of the church, even when no one else is around. Chanting, faint chanting, or murmuring, similar to old prayers or hymns, has been heard, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Cold spots, sudden temperatures drops. One of the most frequent reported phenomena is the presence of cold spots. Visitors often experience sudden, localized drops in temperature, chilly sensations, and the overwhelming feeling of being watched and that someone else is there, and a general sense of dread. And that's just a few of the paranormal claims here. There are many, but those are the main paranormal claims for this church and the cellar here. Oh man, I can't describe really the feeling I have in here. Thank you. Did you light that ball? Can you light it again? Can you light another ball? There's several balls here. If you touch them, they will light up. Please? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to other parts of the church. So it's not just in the crypt or the cellar where strange things have been seen and felt. It feels so much different when you come up here. Look at that organ. Isn't that amazing? To think that this church, so the wooden stalls here were built in the 1700s, as he was explaining earlier. They started building them in 1765, and that's when they found the bodies that were so well preserved. So I am going to walk above. Oh wow, getting a little bit of a hit on the EMF here. So I'm going to walk above where the altar, whoa, got a little bit dizzy, fell backwards a little bit. This is where the altar was. Let's see what they have here. So I think these are what they found here, coins. Fearful. So I believe this is the lady he was telling me about that they saw standing next to him. A visitor was here and saw her standing next to him. Oh, my EMF, as I'm saying that, look at this. The EMF was going off. So it said that she was like, really, this church was really special to her. She was like, they called her a guide. I guess we would call that a caretaker. And she loved this place so much that she was here. Even after death, it said that she's still here. And as I was talking about her, look at that. Wow. That's incredible. Here's Anne Marie. Here's a picture of Anne Marie right here. that he was talking about? Wow, Anne-Marie Sherman. She died in 1678. Wow. So, footsteps. Okay, so let's go back down to the mummies. So the graves that were once below here, although the grave plates are still here, the graves are no longer there as far as he knows. But it's, oh wow, check this out. Oh my God, I just heard like a bell. Damn. Oh, it's the EMF. It's the REM pod, sorry. That's what's making that noise. Hello? No way did I just hear a word or a voice come from down there. No way. I just heard a man's voice come from below here. There is no other way in here. Okay, look at this camera. You see what it's doing? It's locking on my face, but it's also locking on another face. Oh, I'm getting terrible chills right now. So the camera is indicating that there is another face over here. Who are you? My camera can see you. Do you see that? That square on my camera over here? Let me show you. Oh my God, the square just, oh, it's back. So, 1800s. So you that are in here, you're from the 1800s? Oh my God, I got such a weird vibe in here now. I can't really even explain how weird it is. So, oh, this blue, that's the temperature light. And it is colder in here now. That's one of the claims. Is, what did it say? Don't go. I'm not leaving yet. I got the words don't go. I'm not leaving yet. And I have the feeling like this mummy right now is staring at me, like it wants to say something to me. Look. Hello. My name's Brian. What is your name? I moved the EMF with me. And when I asked what its name was, it lit up like it can't talk, but it's using the EMF to communicate with me. My name's Brian. What is your name? I moved the EMF with me. And when I asked what its name was, it lit up like it can't talk, but it's using the EMF to communicate with me. Oh, that cat is just, and it's so strange that there's, this church has, say what? I was talking about the cat. This church has a live-in cat. Oh my God, what is going on right now? I'm talking about the cat. I wonder if the cat is a reincarnation. I know that's kind of an odd thing to say, but I had that feeling, that vibe, since I've been here. So I found there's another mummified cat in Rouen, and it said that mummified cat, which was put in a wall also at a cemetery, was to ward off evil. Is that why that cat is here? Is it also here to ward off evil? I haven't got any more words in a while. Okay, I'm going to leave soon. Can you indicate somehow that you've understood me. Thank you for having me. It's been really, my hand just went cold, and then I looked down and the EMF was going, and I didn't know it was going, but my hand got like frozen. Oh my goodness. Did you try to touch me? Is that why it's lit up now? Oh my goodness. So they have no idea, whoa, they have no idea why these mummies remain mummified down here. Wow, that's just so incredible. Oh my goodness, just look at that. Oh my. I just also heard somebody on the stairs right behind me. So there has to be, there's somebody on the stairs here. No way. No friggin' way. I swear to God, I heard something behind me now. I just heard something behind me now, too. So I heard somebody on the stairs, nobody's there, and then I heard somebody behind me. Oh my God, the EMF is absolutely going nuts now in a weird pulse. Oh my God, what are you doing now? Who are you? I had to set it down. It was getting too weird for me. I had to set that down. That was something really, really weird. Oh my goodness.
Can you play music?
Can I play music? Unfortunately, while I'm filming, I can't play music. I guess I could stop filming and play music because of copyrights. I'm not sure how I would explain. My what? You're here. Yes, I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and play music. I was gonna do that and the EMF just construct. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That EMF is just going wild right now. So I stopped for a moment and I played music, and the EMF was just like really going wild. I did not play the music while filming because of copyrights. And it seemed to enjoy the music. Okay, I'm picking up the EMF, it's still going off. Oh my goodness, what the? This middle one, look at this. Wow. My camera can't even focus right now. It's going. Victor, I got the name Victor. Did you just touch me, Victor? I felt something to my right. Was that you? I just heard something. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on now. I don't feel a negative energy, but I feel like something's very curious and now messing with me. Oh my God. There's a really odd presence in here right now. Really odd. Okay, that's the bell. Oh look, now the EMF with the bell. Oh my God. That's incredible. What is going on in here? Are you trying to scare me away? Is that your goal? Do you want me to leave? Okay, I see you're lighting this up and you're doing a really good job of that. But if you stop right now, I will leave. But you have to stop completely. Turn the lights off. Don't touch it anymore and I will leave. Or you don't want me to leave. Okay, I'm good.
Help.
I can do what? How can I help? Tell me how I can help. Okay, I'm losing my breath, like I can't breathe. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this experience here, or this video inside the Mummy Church of Holland. One of the most unique churches in all the world. It's even unique to Holland. And like he was telling me, the area, or telling us, the area has the most churches per square meter in all of Europe. And that's true. As I was driving here, I saw so many churches. It was incredible. But this church, there's just something mystical about it, something incredible. But the interesting thing is the hauntings of the church, even before the mummies were ever found, this church was known for its hauntings. So for them to also find the mummies after the fact that this church, and I'm sorry it's so windy, we're up north next to the North Sea, so I apologize for that. I don't know how it's affecting the microphone, but I want to show you something that's really incredible. And he was telling me this is where they were building, and they found the first mummy, and the first mummy actually scared them because they didn't expect to see the body look fresh. It looked like it had just been buried the day before, even though it was 100 years old. That's pretty incredible. You can clearly see the outline, and the arch is still there. Wow. And the windows, I believe, date all the way back to the 14th century. I'm not 100% sure on that, but somewhere along those lines, those dates. Pretty incredible. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching this video with me and joining me in my visit to the Mummy Church of Holland. It was really incredible for me. If you noticed anything or heard anything that I missed, let me know in the comments. What did you think about this? What do you think about this church and the mummies? Have you heard of it? Or is this new to you as well? It's pretty incredible, isn't it? Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please click like and share this video with anyone you think might find it interesting. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for I just noticed something. We're going to look at this real quick. But don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for watching. But hold on, we're going to take a look at something here. What is, looks like a figurine has fallen here. Oh my, look at this. Little figurine. Okay, well, let's put him back. He must have fallen from there. Nice, okay. Anything I can do to help?